Part 2 of the Course Copy series. Earlier, in Part 1 of this video series, we learned how to get a course shell, the simple way to use the Course Copy utility to select all the materials to copy into the destination site, and we also discussed deselecting the enrollment option before triggering the copy process. We also discussed where to find help. In this video, Part 2 of the series, we will introduce what considerations are there to think about when choosing specific material to transfer, preparing your course site for the next semester, and getting help. Here are some thoughts to consider when selecting the course materials. When you use the Course Copy tool, you can copy everything in the course site with one click. However, there may be times when you want to limit the material coming into the destination site. For example, you might consider deselecting announcements for the course copy, as unfortunately, there's no quick way to delete all or selected past messages and announcements. You can always recreate an announcement one at a time by copying individually. You can select specific content areas listed on your menu, or copy all the content areas over to your new course. If copying the discussion board tool over, you can bring over the starter posts for each thread in the forum, or just the forums with no posts. The starter posts will be anonymized, but upon opening the discussion board in the course, the instructor will have the option to set an author for the anonymized posts. If you had a lot of student content, this may not be desirable, because if you set yourself as the author, everything is attributed to you. A better option might be to choose the Include Only the Forums with No Starter Posts. If you're using the template version, however, without any student content, you might prefer the Include Starter Posts for each thread in each forum, where you've set up an initial post. We will talk about the template option in a little bit. If you want to copy assignments or assessments, you must select the Grade Center Columns and Settings option. The Grade Center columns and settings are attached to assignments or assessments. If you do not select the Grade Center columns and settings option, your assignments and assessments will be blank in the Grade Center after the course copy is completed. Your destination site will have an existing default total and weighted total column with no configurations. If you have selected the Grade Center columns and settings option above with the course copy, you will need to delete the default total and weighted total columns, or you will have duplicate columns. This is especially important if you have configured your weighted total column in your source course. We recommend using a video streaming service, such as YouTube or UView at the University of Windsor, and copying the link to the video into your course site rather than copying the actual video files. This is to prevent many unintended problems with large files, including that of timeouts when users try to download those large files. To optimize file space and ensure existing content included in the source course gets copied, we recommend using the Copy Links and Copies of the Content option. This choice makes copies of linked files, but only those files which are linked to the course content. Files within the course's home folder in the content collection that are not linked to any content are not included in the copy. If you wish, you can request a development template for your course, which is where you keep the latest resources, and you can update it regularly without students in the site for the purpose of making it your source template for future course copies. You can request a development template for all the courses you teach. Submit a service request to uwindsor.ca/bbhelp and ask for a development template. Provide the title for the site, and also provide the course number ID that you wish it for. If you find that you've copied over an entire tool's content that you don't desire in the destination site, you can also use the bulk delete option found under the Packages and Utilities section in the Control panel to reverse parts of an import. Then repeat with the correct choices. Careful though, bulk delete is just that. Everything you choose is gone and unavailable to retrieve again. That's why the tool prompts you with a confirmation. Preparing your site for the next semester. If your course site uses Blackboard tools for assessments, such as assignments, tests, blogs, etc., ensure you use the due date when setting them up. Then you can make use of the Date Management tool, found under the Course Tools section of the Control Panel, to quickly update the due dates and availability dates. You can shift the entire batch of dates or edit singularly within the Date Management tool. When designing your course, consider using this tool in the future and try to generically label events in your site rather than with specific dates to save you updating time. For example, if you create a folder in your content area called Lecture Slides April 21st Class, you'll have to manually update that title with every course copy. If you choose a title such as Lecture Slides 3rd Class, instead, that will prevent you from having to make unnecessary updates. Getting help. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to the Center for Teaching and Learning by submitting a service request ticket at uwindsor.ca/bbhelp, or visit UWindsor's online self-help pages at uwindsor.ca/blackboard. Blackboard's help pages are found at help.blackboard.com. Here's what we learned in this video. What considerations are there when choosing material to transfer? Preparing your site for the next semester, and getting help. We hope this video will help you get your course sites ready for your upcoming semesters.